guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a natural makeup look that I'm doing right here on my little sister. Her eyes and eyebrows are already done because that footage didn't show up when I posted the video. I believe it got lost on my SD card. So if you want a more detailed video on her eyebrows or the eyes, just let me know. So right here, I'm just buffing out her foundation. I used two different foundations. I used 390 by Fenty, and then I also used 340 by Fit Me Maybelline. And I'm just buffing that out with the foundation brush from Morphe. And I was buffing her foundation out maybe for 45 seconds to a minute, just to make sure everything was seamless and everything was blended together and melted together. You want to make sure that when you go and take your pictures, especially if it's with flash, you don't want any lines of demarcation, or you don't want it to seem like you have a different color on your face from your neck. So you always want to make sure you blend down your neck and blend out everywhere, because you don't want to see any lines of demarcation. So just blend that out and keep on watching. Okay, so right here we were adding some extra glue because her lashes came loose from her eyes watering because she has sensitive eyes. We were also adding mascara to blend her natural lashes with the false lashes. And you always want to do that so your natural lashes won't stand out from the false lashes. And her eyelashes are actually really curly, so we really want to blend those out. And also, in case if you had some fallout from the eyeshadow, especially in this case where we're using gold eyeshadow, so that fallout can fall onto the natural lashes and that black mascara will contour. So right here we're just concealing the under eyes. We're using LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Cool Tan. So you just want to place that under your eyes, across your lips, the cupid's bow, and just repeat the same thing to the other side. And then you want to put that down the center of your nose, your forehead, and your chin. So right here, I'm just using a Real Techniques brush and Fix Plus to blend out her foundation. If you want, you can just spray it all over the face, which I do, just in case that concealer set on the face too long and got tacky and it'll be a little stiff to blend out. Just spray a little Fix Plus on the face and on a brush to loosen that up. So when you go and set it, it won't be dry. the same foundation brush that we used to add her foundation, and I'm just taking that with no extra product added to the brush, just blending out those edges of the concealer. Like I said earlier, you don't want any lines of demarcation, so just take the same foundation brush that you added your foundation with and blend out those edges of the concealer. So right here I'm using Crayon Case's setting powder in the letter N. And I like this setting powder because it has more of a golden yellow undertone to it. So it won't give a flashback versus a white setting powder. So I'm just putting that under her eyes, down the center of her nose, her forehead, around her cupid's bow, and her chin. And right here I'm using the Morphe contour palette with the Morphe brush, and I'm just going to take the last two shades, which are the darkest shades, and contour the sides of her cheek and her forehead and her nose. So right here, I'm going to take a Real Techniques brush and blend out the contour. And make sure you blend out everything seamlessly and make sure everything is blended well together. So you blend out the sides of the cheeks, down the nose, and around the temples of the forehead. So next we're going to take the same foundation brush that we used to apply the foundation and just pat in and swipe away that powder to make sure that no extra powder is left. And you also want to make sure that you blend out your under eye really well, because if you have any creasing and you set that under eye, those creases will set. So make sure everything is swiped away, any extra product. And then we're going to take a Morphe contouring brush and the Black Radiance contour palette, light to medium. And we're going to sculpt and contour out those cheeks and her jawline and also her forehead. And I'm going to take a smaller brush and blend the contour down her nose. So right here, I'm going to add some blush. And I used a blush from Fit Me. It didn't have a name, but it's more like a rosy pink color. It looks uber pink in the packaging, but it didn't come off as that pink onto the skin. So I'm just going to add that in between the contour and the highlight. So right here I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Setting Spray, and I'm going to spray that all over. And then I'm also going to spray Fix Plus by MAC and cover the eyes because you don't want any splotchy water spots on the eyeshadow. And she was making fun of me saying I wasn't even fanning right, so she was just being extra, so don't mind her. highlight the tear ducts of her eyes. And then I'm going to take Trophy Wife and highlight her nose, the tip of her nose, her forehead, and the sides of her cheeks. And she doesn't like this highlight, so I didn't put much, just something to add a little pop. So right here I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick palette, and we're going to use that for her lips. She wanted something nude, and those colors are really bold, so the nude really came out kind of pinkish, as you can see, and we didn't like it, so we ended up wiping it off and putting Oyster Girl from MAC on top, and we still didn't like it. So in the end, we just changed the whole lip color all together, and you'll see the final look in the pictures at the end of the video. So here I am wiping that lip off. Like I said earlier, we didn't like it. It just made her look washed away, and I didn't like that look, so we just tried to add gloss on top, and we still didn't like the look. I think it was that color. So in the end, we just added a liner and a clear gloss, and it came out really pretty. So you'll see the pictures once the video has ended. So guys, that is the conclusion of the makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and leave in the comment section what type of videos you would like for me to post. Thank you guys so much. Bye.